We're almost full. Topps Chrome full case blasters. Player break number 15. I never looked at it. Yeah, I mean, that's absolutely true. Yes, I agree with that. I've said it for a while, though. I've said it back in like 21. Maybe 2022. I don't want to over exaggerate, but kind of fun to look at like that young core of the Thunder, just to like really look at that and just be like, shit, they're going to be together a long time. It's nice to see the franchisees build like that. It's kind of hoping the Magic did the same thing, kind of followed. Especially with Paulo, Suggs. Oh, sick! Lots of good guys on the main channel. Lots of good guys in the main channel that you'd probably like hanging out with. Craig Zokovic is a big Magic fan. I don't know if you're a Magic fan. I know you said you just went to college in Orlando. Zokovic loves his Magic. Nobody loves him. His Magic team more than probably Craig Zokovic. Guys, last four, guys. Yoni, Kaishon, and Dillingham. All three sign, I believe. Pretty sure Yoni signs. That's sick. So I had a customer. I hate to say customer. I really hate using that word, but I had one of the collectors that used to buy from me. Before I joined Blez. In Hawaii, we only have a couple of private schools. We don't have like a lot of private schools in Hawaii, so most of us go public. Most of us. Homeschooling's not really a thing in Hawaii. It is, but it's very rare for homeschooling. But one of these collectors, he actually he's a basketball coach. I don't know if he was head coach. I'm pretty sure he was like assistant coach or something to that degree. But he was assistant coach at Iolani High School, which that private school and Punahou private school, those are the two biggest schools in Hawaii. Next to Kamehameha, but for everybody to attend, Iolani and Punahou is like the two most prestigious schools. Oh, thank you, Todd. I appreciate it. I'll update it in a second, Todd. But the cool part was, anyway, long story short, I guess the Clippers, Miami Heat, I think Utah Jazz, not really the Lakers. You would have imagined Lakers or but Clippers, Jazz, Miami, and one other place, one other school. But I guess they used to. I don't know what they do. They normally go like preseason. Usually Lakers, Clippers, they all come down to Hawaii for preseason and stuff like that. But It wasn't preseason, but for whatever reason, they have like I guess off season workout. We'll just call it off season. I can't tell you exactly what it was because this story is like a 6 year old story already. But long story short, he um he used to get to hang out with a lot of the NBA coaches like that, and he got to learn like a lot of the developmental programs, primarily for Clippers, Miami. Not so much the Jazz, but he specifically told me Clippers, Miami. So this was during the Luca season, is when he told me this story. So he told me just like the way that they develop their players, they have a really good developmental program. He got to talk to a lot of the coaches, learn what's important to them, and I don't remember all the itsy bitsy parts of the story, unfortunately, because it was so long ago. But it was interesting because Shea was like his number one, like he attacked Shea like no tomorrow. This was the Luca year, right? So 2018-19. He was taking Shea's like no tomorrow. So moving in, several months later, his next target was in 1920. He actually kind of liked Terrence Mann. He told me KZ Ogpala for Miami. Tyler Hero, yes, but he said some sleepers might be Terrence Mann and KZ Ogpala. Ooh, some of these base cards are going to have some nice corners. So it's kind of cool. Kind of cool to just see. Yeah, I mean, Terrence Mann had a little bit of a run back in 21. He had that run. Terrence Mann's cars went like crazy. He had that run. KZ Ogpala had no chance. But after that year, I actually kind of lost contact with him. I don't know if he's still collecting or if he's still like focused on coaching. But it was super cool. It was super cool. Taught me a lot though. In general. It's funny because that's exactly what one of my bookie friends tells me all the time. He's like the margin between a good team and a bad team in any sport, NFL, NBA, MLB. He said the margin's very small. Like you could put the best team in the league right now, and you could put them up against the Pelicans. You could put Thunder versus Pelicans, and we all know Thunder's gonna win. We know Thunder's gonna murder the Pelicans. We get it, but it's just funny when you break it down that way. Someone said that I think all the players are already off. Let me finish opening up this next couple, and then I'll update the screen, guys. Hanger full case is next. I gotta work on getting Cooper Flag off, but the hanger full case is next, guys. Let me go update the screen. Someone said it's all off. Might be sold out. Yes, it is sold out. Give me a second. She's been killing it from the store. Thank you guys for the kill. Give me a second. I'll send out emails right after this is done being killed. There it is. Stream. Right after this, I'll add in number 16, guys. Number 16, full case. There we go. Perfect. Let me make you guys player lists. I did not. Yesterday was not a day for me to watch sports. Yesterday was eat food, try to relax, plan out my Utah trip, which I spent like 30 minutes doing that, and right to bed. I was tired yesterday. Probably doing better without like Harden. No offense. I hate to say it, but sometimes that dynamic shifts, you know what I mean, when you got two different personalities on there per se. Oops, fuck. You don't only have the elites going against the elites going against each other, you know. Here's your guys' player list. No, that's exactly what I'm saying. Yes. Better different scenarios. You don't got two guys just always wanting the ball. You're going to get more touches. There's your guys' player list, everybody, if you guys need it. Let me send out the email, and then we'll keep taking out packs. But truthfully, I don't watch a ton of Clipper games. I don't watch a ton. Here we go. I'm keeping it real with you. That wasn't a disrespectful comment. There we go. You can blame Blake Griffin for that. That's true. That's true. Now it's Pelicans. I am not rich after yesterday's game because I did not bet it, thankfully. And if I did bet it, I would have lost. Just being honest. Just being honest. You know what's funny about you saying that, Travis? Ever since Ivica Zubac's gone, I've noticed that Yannick has never stayed up on our player list. Just an FYI. It's funny you said that. I have noticed that Yannick's gone in every break. Like, he's never sitting anymore. What's up, Mr. Clemos? Are you rich after yesterday's game? I love, you know, it's funny. I usually bet the Gatorade. I usually do. But I was on football yesterday. So I just, I just didn't. Normally I do those kind of bets like, 30 minutes before kickoff and vice versa. Like, I'll usually do something to that degree. Hell yeah, bro, that's my favorite bet every year. You can bet the coin toss. You can bet the national anthem over under. It's super fun. It's truly a proposition bet. Oh, you went with tails never fails. It's okay. If I bet it, I would have went tails too, honestly. So don't feel bad. Tails never fails. Dude, it's funny. Bro, you know what's super funny? Was the opening line 46 on the under? Because I'll be honest with you, bro, that thing looks so fishy. 9-0 going into the first half. That fucking line looked fucking sketch as hell. That line looked super sketch going into it. Once Seahawks was at 29, I was like, oh, here we go. Gonna blow the under. Everybody went under. Was 46 the opening? I thought 46 was going to get cracked at the end. I'm not going to lie. I felt like that was the trap bet. Was everybody going to take the under? And I figured after the first half, I was like, oh, everybody's pounding the under. I have pulled a lot of no panda. Yes, I have. I think I would have rather pulled Jace Richardson, truthfully, but. That's what I mean. That's why I was like, I think I'd rather take Jace. I would have much rather it been Jace Richardson. Oh, shit. I didn't stack him by the 6. Whoops. Wasn't paying attention. I never did like grape Gatorade. I was always basic. I was always the yellow Gatorade, the lemon lime, or I was the blue Gatorade, whatever the color is, or Gatorade Powerade. I never cared for the red. I never cared for the purple. I don't know what other colors there are nowadays. I was definitely a Powerade over a Gatorade guy. Never cared for the orange. Yeah, I never cared for the orange as much. I drink it, but I prefer the yellow or the blue. But I prefer Powerade over Gatorade also, FYI. Definitely more of a Powerade guy. So, Krogs, how are we feeling? Sweet tea is the hydration. The hydration drink or the glucose spike with the sugar? Both. I like you, Travis. I like you. I don't know if I told you this neither, Trav, but you've seen my wife, right, on the main channel and on the pop channel, right? So my dad, my father-in-law, their entire family, they're all pastors. They're all Christian pastors. And the only reason I said Jesus when I first met you, living for Jesus, obviously I know what it means. I try not to say too much. I try not to ever engage in anything religious and or political. So I try to keep that part friendly most times, so I don't offend or I don't rile anybody up in the chat. Right. I mean, you gotta understand. I'm being on just on this side. That's all. Like, If it's me and you texting and stuff like that, I'll say what I gotta say. I don't care because it's more of a private conversation. But on this side, sitting on this side of the camera, it's like, oh. Just a little fun fact for you, though. I was raised Catholic, though. Oh, that's all. Most Hawaiians are going to be Catholic, most of them. But, like, it wasn't until... Is that Mendelsohn? Are you on the light channel this early in the morning? Shouldn't you be at work, sir? Just fucking with you, man. But it's kind of cool. Like, I never knew the difference between, like, Catholic, Christian, really. But her side of the family is really, like, they're strong Christians, but they're very, like, understanding, I guess. Like, her dad won't listen to, like, any kind of rock music for obvious reasons. So I won't get into it on the live stream. But, like, if I'm bumping it in my car, he won't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's funny. Until I met Backer them, I've never known anybody that was Jewish in my life ever. I never knew the stereotypes behind it. Like, I never understood it. I never understood it at all. They're the first, because we don't have like a huge, Jewish community in Hawaii. I'm sure there is. I just never knew about it. I don't care, guys. For the record, just to make sure I'm saying something straight here, I don't care what you are. I don't care what race, Asian, Hawaiian, Portuguese, Hispanic, it doesn't matter. I don't care what religion you are. We're all the same. We're all human beings. I don't care what color your skin is. We're all human beings. I don't care if you're same sex, different sex, LBQTG, whatever the... Exactly. We all human beings, bro. At the end of the day, that's what I care about. Are we taking care of each other? Right, Skylar? Right? Like, isn't that how it's supposed to be? Right. I don't think they're... it's funny? I genuinely don't believe... I know this is going to be a little controversial. And again, I'm not going to get overly into it on this platform, but I don't believe in bad people. I think it's good people that does bad things, or good people that make really bad decisions or poor decisions. Whether it's oh, no worries. I'm not gonna engage in it, Trav, obviously, but like, yeah, I don't believe there's bad people. Yes, yes, obviously, when we talk about bad people, yes. But for the most part, I like to believe. Again, I'm not saying that this is the end all, but I like to believe it's all. Everybody's a good person. It's just some people get down in life. Some people suffer from certain diseases and illnesses. You know, I'm just saying you're not born evil. So that's all I'm saying. I'm not gonna. Again, we're not gonna entertain it. I don't want to change the chat and the vibe or anything like that. But I don't believe you're born bad. Maybe you're. Again, from whatever circumstances, poverty, starvation, whatever it is, whatever it is. Yes, I'm sure there's some messed up people. Yes, I get it. I get it. I get it, guys. I get it. I'm not overgeneralizing, but I am trying to generalize. Exactly, exactly. You know what? You know where I'm going with that. You know where I'm going with that. That's all I'm trying to say. I don't necessarily believe that. Right, exactly, exactly. Just like some people who's been through a lot and choose to be bad. But it's the series of events and their life experiences that shape you into that, right? So it's just again, I'm not trying to preach here. I'm just saying I genuinely believe that everybody is good, you know. Yes, there's people that does some really fucked up shit. Yes, let's call a spade a spade. Yes, it is. But I believe that again, maybe it's disease, illness, you know, frustration, whatever. Not an excuse, obviously, but call me naive, call me whatever you want to call me on that. Good luck, guys. Last two boxes, and we're ripping. After this full case hanger player break, I'm gonna put up the Sapphire 1 box, the 2 box. Top Chrome Hobby is gonna go back up. I got NFL Prism on the screen as well for you footballers. So let's do those, guys. Hey, good luck, everybody. Thank you, guys. Here we go. Let's see a sick blaster case, shall we? Danny Wolf on the basketballs. Nice Harper on the Ray Wave inspirational inserts. Reynald on the red, white, and blue. Jeremiah Fears. Whoopsie. I would love to. It took me 30 days to see a super. Truly, it was more like 20 days, but we'll call it 30 days. Dyson Daniels, 85 of 275. nipple. Any kind of black or better, I'm happy with. Any black or better, I'll be happy with. Refractor of Cooper Flag. Let's go, Seki. Seki said he's giving me one more chance on this. Let's go, Seki. There's Shea. Shea number 1. There's Derek Queen Refractor. What's up, Fizz? Next, we're going to be full case hangers, Fizz. So the next few breaks I got on the screen, Fizzo, full case Topps Chrome hangers. That's guaranteed next because that's only down to like a couple spots. I do have a Cooper Flag spot left on that break. I have the 2-box Topps Chrome Hobby under market. That's got a little ways to go because I only added it like an hour and a half ago or so. But that's going to hit the screen. I have the 1-box Topps Chrome Sapphire. Still got about 120 spots. We got some elites there, but that's going to hit the screen. And then I have Prism Hobby. Prism Blaster NFL on the screen. And the 4-box Select Hybrid. I'm really shocked. Do we not want a hybrid, guys? I'm very shocked at that break. I might have to get that out of the store. I thought that was going to move. We got a couple of hybrids in there. Guys like Luka sign in hybrid, guys. Tatum signs. Giannis signs. I thought you guys would have liked hybrid. Our first auto is a stratospheric base auto. It's a beauty. Finally, a nice Colin Murray auto for Nathan. Very nice on the on card. Nice stratospheric of Colin Murray. True Blue of Lonzo to 150 on the blue basketballs. Excuse me, I keep saying true. Javon Small on the red, white, and blue. Fleming, red, white, and blue. Shea on the refractor. Nice. That Shea Gilgeous spot is almost already paid off, FYI. Assuming he wins MVP, of course, but you know what I mean. I wish I could play in the Celebrity NBA game or the Celebrity Softball game for the MLB. I think that would be a life goal of mine, just to play in it one time. Actually, I take that back. I probably would prefer the softball game. I would take that shit super seriously. Aqua. Jalen Duren to 199 on the Aqua basketballs. Cooper Flag. Alex Tuhey on the basketballs. Harper on the red, white, and blue. Youthquake of Cooper Flag on the base. Asa Refractor. Oh, is he? I saw people degrading Shams recently. Like, I didn't see that he was in the All-Star game. Just food for thought, obviously, as I'm over here ripping. Con Conipo. Chris Duarte to 199. Javon Small Refractor. Booker Gold Time. That should be a fun game to watch. I don't really watch the NBA All-Star game. I don't really watch it too much. It's kind of like the Pro Bowl, you know, for me. I'm like, I don't take it overly serious. As you're not supposed to, but you know what I mean. Hey, Cooper Flag on the yellow. Seki's on the board again. Inspirational. Ace. Trey Johnson on the red, white, and blue. It's been a minute since I've seen a Trey Johnson there, too. All right. First half has been okay. It's been okay. Yeah, because it's hard to take serious. You know, it's hard to take it serious nowadays. Is it just me or is today a little quiet? I'm gonna try and find some stuff today, guys. Afterwards, I'm gonna try and mix up the store a little bit. So don't worry, I'll try and keep the store a little bit more fresh for you guys. I thought Select Hybrid, I thought you guys would have really enjoyed it too. All right, so let's do this next. Let's heat up, guys. Renaud on the basketballs. Asa. Harper. Cooper Flag on the base. TJ McConnell. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. All right, our autos are damn good. And he took it full price. No, he didn't. No. You took them in the hangers. I thought that was you, Tin. Wood Young. G Master Guapo. Young Hansen, nice. Colin Murray and Young Hansen. Okay. We had a little bit of an underwhelming case on the last case. This case has been much better. Proctor. No SSPs yet on this case, though, so don't want to talk too. I don't want to get too ahead of myself here. As I say that, hey, that's the Hammer PC piece right there. There's a Fanatical of Larry Legend. There's a Teal of Nikhil Alexander Walker to 299. Oh, you had him in the last one? I know. I have not. I've pulled one. I've pulled one glass canvas of Larry Legend. I've pulled one. Igor. Harper. The glass canvas is the most solid. But you know what's funny? I promise you, I think the most short printed of them all might be the patent. I mean, obviously the ultraviolet and everything else, but that's a hobby insert. I think the patent might be the hardest for me to hit right now. It's not even funny. I haven't seen a patent all week last week. Not even one. And I don't know if Bobo hit any this weekend. I'm not sure. If he did, that's great. If not, it's interesting because we haven't seen a patent in a while. The Fanatical is absolutely the easiest to hit, it seems like. Was it a patent? If it was, that'd be nice. Like, I want to know that at least we hit one in the week because I didn't hit any. Wow. That's a massive card. That is a massive card. How about a Victor on the Paradox SSP? Steve OG! That will beat the sort. Sick Wemby on the Paradox. Nice. That hit me out of nowhere. I wasn't ready for that one. All right, nice SSPs, nice autos. How about a nice color now? That is beautiful. Oh, FL, you changed your name? What's up, Dex? LeBron refractor. That's a gold. Oh, I thought it was Canepo. Nice LaMelo gold basketballs. Really? Prices must have settled then. Renault. Interesting, because I hit the patent way less. Either that or the glass canvas is just worth that much more. McNeely. Magenta of Jarrett Allen. Your ex-GFs, how many girlfriends do you have, FL? How high is your mojo? Ex-girlfriend, this guy. How many girlfriends do you have at once normally? We're very curious. Us Americans, we need to know. The Hawaiians need to know in the chat. How many girlfriends do you normally have at a time? 6? Good man, good man. He doesn't kiss and tell. He doesn't kiss and tell. What's up, Seki? Blue. That's a sick blue Serenity to 150 of Harper. Nice hit for the master. What's up, Seki? Got a yellow Cooper. Nothing overly crazy right now for the Cooper flag spot. Got 12 boxes left. 12 boxes left, guys. Still got time. Still got time. You know what's funny about that? 1 out of 290 packs. Something seems wrong with that math. Something really seems wrong in that math because Blasters has 7 packs, right? Yeah, 7 packs. 7 packs. Right? So, 280. Yeah. Oh, I guess that is correct. Yeah. Shit. I don't know why that seemed way off. On the surface, that seemed really off. Yeah, one per case. I was going to say Fanatical seemed like 1 per case. Come on, let's see orange. Let's see black. Let's see red. Here's a blue basketballs of Lopez to 150. Yeah, I've seen a couple cases without him. Yeah, Carter Brown, never in a row though. I've never had like 2 or 3 cases in a row where I didn't hit it. LeBron Magenta to 399. Okay, LeBron color, flag color, Wemby color, and SSP. Much better case than the last one. Come on, we just need that one nice color to take us over the top. Knipple Refractor Ball of Duty. Cooper Flag. Another Shea Gilgeous. Another Shea Gilgeous. The Shea Gilgeous spot made a lot of money. Cam Jones. Cade, red, white, and blue. Oh, we're going to see another 1 of 1. Only question is when. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. Right now would be pretty nice. What's up, John? So, if you hit your first card on the 29th, it's probably with our sorting team right now. Laying here. So, I would say, depending if you're located here stateside, I would guesstimate. Again, we are a little bit behind. We are catching up quite a bit, though. I would estimate that you probably could expect a shipment by sometime this week. Now, we don't tell you what you hit. You have to watch your own breaks and know what you hit. You have to know what you hit, John. And then, yeah, then we just ship it out. So you could check your email because you'll get an updated email confirmation when your order ships out. And that's it. Pretty straightforward. Fleming. Zakarski on the red, white, and blue. It's a good sign for the flag spot, hopefully. Yeah, or you can check the website. You can go to the shipping portion on our website underneath your account, John. In the rare event, if we ever did miss something, you would just email shipping at the Blez and let us know what you did not, what you're missing. In the event that we did make a mistake, we are human. We've made mistakes before. But if any like numbered hits, autograph hits, all like that, 99.7% of the time, you're golden. If it's like a base card or something like that, like, okay, that I couldn't tell you. The fact that you're asking us what if we missed something, though, that's a little concerning, John. No offense. Because it's almost like you're expecting us to fuck up, you know what I mean? Not trying to be rude about it, but it almost seems that way, like, you know what I mean? Like it's a very negative way of thinking. I wouldn't go to like a McDonald's and be like, hey, can I get a Big Mac meal? And I'll be like, oh, watch them fuck up and forget French fries. You know what I mean? All right, next stack. Good luck. Yeah, where did VJ Edgecombe go for me? He's been non-existent the last couple of breaks too. Clifford Refractor. Yeah, so that's a great question. So that's excellent. So I wish you kind of let off with that. You know what I mean? I wish you told me that ahead of time so I wouldn't respond in the way I responded. Obviously, I'm not being rude to you or anything like that, but just kind of giving you the perspective and how I read things from the chat. So we don't reveal everything. Like I can tell you right now on this channel, I review everything. But like all of these cards that I've hit right here, you're not gonna see all of these colors in the recap. All of these rookies, all of these vets. You're not gonna see these in my recap. I don't show every negative. We don't hit negatives in retail anyway, though. But I don't show every negative in the recap. Negatives are not all cased up. When I say case, mean top loaded. The point of the recap is to highlight the break. Is to highlight not every hit. So like a lot of these, majority of these cards right here, you're never gonna see. Super defensive team. Well, I'm not being defensive. I was just being real with you. You know, I'm over here answering your questions. Am I not? But yeah, so not every card is in the recap. The recap's not meant to show you every single card. It's just to highlight. So we guaranteed in our recaps we'll show every single color. Sometimes when we're by ourselves, like that, like if you notice I'm by myself, sometimes I won't even show the base cards, like the base Cooper flags. Sometimes we won't show the refractors and everything like that. So it just really depends on the day. But again, the recap is just that. It's just a recap. So it's not meant to be a everything, get everything in there. Green to 99. Refractor of Walter Clayton. Hopefully that helps you out there, buddy. We do operate at a different speed as well, so I understand. We do operate at a different speed as well. Like this channel here, nice picture on the 75. This channel here, I do mostly the retail stuff. I'll do 1 and 2 boxers. So this side, I'm a little bit more, I don't want to say slower, but I am slower in general. Whereas when you're in my main channel, you got to understand, we got like 150, 200 people. And I'm not saying that's an excuse to treat people disrespectfully or anything like that. Because Jags and everybody else, they do a great job. But hopefully with your understanding that we got 150, 180 people in that room, very hard to just, stop the break or explain for like one person. Sometimes. I'm not saying all the time. Not saying all the time. If you have questions, John, please come check me out. I'm more than happy to help you out. Keep you up to speed over here on this side. And again, I apologize if I did come off a little bit weird there. It's just, it was, hey, I hit my first card. When do you acknowledge? What if I know what I hit? What if they miss something? Like, that was the first two sentences to me. So to me, it kind of felt like a little bit of an attack. But I didn't treat you rude. I just said, seems negative to come off that way. But I understand sometimes it can be a lot. So hopefully, John, that helps you out, buddy. And hopefully I can learn your real name and not be a John Doe, right? Got you. Yeah. So do me a favor, John. I'm the Hammer brother. Chris, nice to meet you, Chris. Hell yeah. Do me a favor. You got a couple minutes, John? If you have a couple minutes, literally. What's up, Spade? If you have a few minutes, I'm almost done with this break. If you want to hang out and I can kind of give you the lay of the land, it definitely might help you out a lot, buddy. Then at least you can kind of understand the flow. Everything that happens on my main channel, baseball, basketball, happens here, but here it's a hair bit slower, so a little bit easier to follow. You gotta cool, Chris. Chris, give me like 5 or 8 minutes of your time, and I got you. Phoenix Blasters. I mean, maybe? All right, and that was the break, guys. All right. Guys, I'm going to take care of Chris real quick. Spade, how you been? So, no. Cool. That's John. That's awesome. Number one, Chris, what is your breaking screen name? Tell me your breaking screen name. So I can help, at least I can be on the lookout for you in the future as well. I'll give you the whole lay of the land. It's going to take me about 10 minutes to explain our entire process to you. But if you got some time, I promise you this 10 minutes will make you almost an expert in how we run our operations. Because we have a very complex operation here, Chris. It's very complex. But once you figure it out and learn it, you're going to be like, oh my God, this thing is the easiest thing in the world. Now I get it. But it's the initial learning curve is a little steep. It's a little steep. So give me like 10 minutes of your time, Chris. Let me wrap up this and let me show this recap, and then I'll show you. I'll take care of Chris, guys. Everybody attack the hanger case. That is next. Hanger case is next. Here's the recap. So Chris, first of all, I'm gonna go a little bit ass backwards in my order, but when we show the recap, a lot of times we don't even show these base cards. Again, because this is my channel on this side, I end up showing the base cards because I don't necessarily. I want to go break to break. Like I want to be really, really quick and immediate, but because that's not always realistic, I start this channel at 6 a.m. Pacific time, 9 a.m. Eastern time. So that's not always quote unquote. I don't like to rush through my things. I like to kind of be a little bit more thorough. I like to enjoy the rip. I like to show the cards. Every breaker does it a little bit differently. But for the most part, we're all the same. For the most part. Again, when I'm on the main channel on that side, I'm not like I am on this side. I'm a lot faster. Like when I'm recapping, I'm just ripping through it and just trying to get to the next break. Because if not, we're going to be on for 15 hours. Yellow of Cooper Flag. Harper on the blue. Nice paradox of Wemby. Larry Bird, Fanatical. Young Hansen and Colin Murray on the on-card autos. That was a beauty. That was the break, guys. Top Chrome Blaster number 15, full case player. Thank you, guys. So, Chris, really quick, if you're still out there, hopefully you are.